run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Takes the handoff. It's Blue. Found some space and crosses the 10 out. It's a pickup of 6.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Using the quick game. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you...
And it's picked off. Got some room to run. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41. Offense set on 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but there's so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The corners are walked up tight. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Blue. At the 35, he's loose. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact, so it's okay for him to make catches.
He's going to throw deep right side. It's complete, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Texas!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Leaves it with the back. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generated a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll run it on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score tied at 7.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll go with a direct snap. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bama! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Grabbed behind the line, it's Baxter. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there.
Nothing but green ahead. At the 20. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. Fast motion from the offense. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. He's taking the shot. Makes the catch on the left. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Going up top on first down. Pressure coming. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking for room. It's Haynes. Strong, firm tackle.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small game and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down and shoot. And I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. He wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Alabama quickly back to the line. On second down, wants to throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Three straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown time! Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They're going to open this drive with a pass. Going to let it fly. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
That makes the score Alabama 21, Texas 17.
The Longhorns will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Will take over. First and 10.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackle.
Finds his man. It's Bernard. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Well, that's a real good-looking throw, and I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up. And this is a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's, and you're seeing it translate onto the field right now.
He uncorks one deep. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air. It's Milroe. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got to finish.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now 3rd down, you know they're going to be
Looking for the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Alabama!
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? The quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, they're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Caught behind the line. It's Baxter. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He's going to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. A full dive to haul that one in. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. With the run on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Quarterback checking off.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Alabama 28, Texas 17.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Texas! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They're bringing heat. They get to him as he throws. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Touchdown, Longhorns! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
how about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Fielded in the end zone, it's Henderson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Touch pass on the run. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Racing to the right. The 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they've moved out front here in the fourth. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Got it behind the line. It's Baxter. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Baxter. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Wants to throw. It's Ewers. Working that left side now. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Open runway ahead. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
This defense really needs to be careful, and they have to play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball.
Touchdown, Texas! They move on top here in the 4th.
Texas.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. He makes the connection. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. These corners going to give them some space. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They'll throw it on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pulls it in on the left. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Snap it to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky. Touchdown, Bama! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Yeah, and they got stuffed on 1st and goal, and they said, let's go to Old Faithful. Like, let's get the quarterback under center, run quarterback sneak, make this defense stop me. It's such a hard play to stop, and the offense gets the touchdown.
They'll try to pin them back with this kickoff and then have the defense put the finishing touches on a win. He'll call for the fair catch here. No time to to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Timeout is called with just a single second left. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Back to pass, it's Ewers. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Get your ass off the stick.
Longhorns! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Number 5.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
What a game. What a finish. Came down to one last play, and they get it done.
What a play to show up in that moment of the game and make that type of play. That type of individual effort is just magic, Dave.
No doubt. It's what you dream about, but those moments, you have to step up and make it, and big-time players like this come up and make a big-time play late in the game to get you the win.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.